Good morning. This is a 2017 Land Rover Range Rover Evoque. I'm going to replace the camshaft position sensor on the intake side. The intake camshaft position sensor has already been replaced. So I'm going to try to move this one to the back since they both are the same. This is the 2.0 turbo. You want to go ahead and remove your engine cover, set it to the side, grab you a flathead screwdriver to be able to remove your screw clamps and a 10mm. You also need an 8mm, so make sure you have that on hand too. And your PCV line, or your crankcase pressure line, is just a squeeze here. You squeeze the sides of it, pull it right off of there. I'm doing this in the AutoZone parking lot, so I'm using their tools from inside since I drove up here to get the sensor and I needed to diagnose the vehicle, so it's a little horn. Alright, maybe we pull it from this side first. Clamps loose. Yeah. Alright. Now, I've already gotten that one unplugged. I may end up having to pause this in a second because one of the employees may be walking up to talk to me. It's snowbird season here in Florida, so they're coming back from up north. Lot sensor's loose. Now, if this doesn't fix this issue, then there's VVT sensors over here that could be causing this issue. Now, for whatever reason, if this code moves to the exhaust side after replacing this, then I know it's a sensor related issue. This one is bought from carparts.com, which I've bought quite a few things from there and not always had good luck. Ended up having to go with a factory OE replacement or AutoZone replacement, and then I've bought parts from AutoZone as well that have been absolute junk. But I use AutoZone for everything. Alright, the new sensor, instead of going to a Land Rover, you can get SU14281 from AutoZone, and it's the same sensor. I mean, just as well be the same sensor. They come from the same place. It's all from China. See? China. Alright, mate, get in there. She is in her home. You don't want to over torque these. They're only supposed to be like 3 or 4 Newton meters. Alright, 5 minutes later, the sensor is replaced. I mean, switched over and replaced at the same time, both of them, all together. Start it in by hand first, just so you don't have to worry about cross-threading anything. And then we'll take our 8mm off, take our extension off. I may be having to pause again for another reason, but I'll be back if they come over here. It's AutoZone employees. Okay, let's see how she goes. I'd be willing to bet that this thing has something to do with timing. I mean, it says over advanced on the intake side and temporary, so. Turn the engine off, or ignition off and on. Okay, no codes detected. Alright, let's see. I have to drive it down the road to fully diagnose it, but we'll hold on to that one, just in case. This one was the one that wasn't throwing a code, so if it throws a code again, then I know it has a timing issue or a VVT solenoid issue. Alright, so that was about a 3-minute drive back. And no trouble codes. That's a good sign. Now let's see if we can find camshaft position sensors and the live data. Bunch of start stop stuff. Remote start. Crankshaft position sensor monitor is off. Intake camshaft position 0, 0. Intake camshaft position actuator 8%, 8%. Did we fix it? Pretty sure we fixed it. Good, good, good. Alright. Send this thing on its way. I'll go back, scan one more time just to be safe. But I'm pretty sure it's done. Zero codes. That is definitely a good sign.